We want to talk to Zoroaster from Texas, who wanted to talk to us about why homosexuality is objectively immoral. All right, this is a hot topic. So wheels up, Zoroaster. What do you got?
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right,
doing good. Enjoying this beautiful Sunday.
It is a nice day.
That's good. That's good. Do you want me to just jump into it for you?
Jump into it.
It's a big claim, so I want to hear it. What do you got? What's your support for it?
So basically, I just want to ask a few questions. So would you believe that, or would you agree that 100% of homosexual pedophilia is gay?
What?
Yeah. What is it? Rephrase that.
Okay. So 100% of people who molest little boys that are men, 100% are gay. Would you agree?
Gay can be culturally defined. You know, not everybody uses gay in the same direct sense. So I don't know. I don't know if they would all self-identify as gay. But I fail to see how any of that is relevant to the claim that homosexuality is objectively immoral.
Yeah, and Zoroaster, and before I say that, I think that pedophilia and pederasty and all of that stuff, I think it cuts across homosexual, heterosexual lines. I think it's a mental disorder, and I think it's more about. I'm not a psychologist. Let me just put that out right now. That it's more about. I think there's more of a power element in there. There's more of a control element in that. There's more of almost like the child's sex and gender is. I wouldn't say incidental, but I don't think it's a gay thing.
Right. And also, why does this even matter? Because it's not like straight people haven't molested people either. Right. So why does this have to do with anything?
Complete agreement. So, so would you agree that if we were to ban homosexuality, if we were to say, if you are a homosexual, you go to prison, we're going to completely wipe society of homosexuals, would that or would it not completely eliminate all, pedophiles that are homosexuals? Like,
oh God,
it definitely wouldn't.
Being molested.
No.
No.
Would it save even one? Would it save even one if we were to lock up all people who are homosexual?
Okay, let's put all straight people in prisons too, because that's going to help people too, right? No, like that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
We wouldn't
lock up all straight people.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. No, this is really, really dumb. This is just your prejudice against gay people, and you're using the fact that some people have molested children, and therefore we should categorically, as a group, put them into prisons. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And
that's you absolutely ridiculous.
I asked if we were, okay, so you're gonna talk over me.
There's a delay, Zoroaster, and so when we talk over each other, sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes it's because the ideas that are coming from our callers are so reprehensible that we just kind of want to talk over them. But I'm not saying, well, it's the latter. But are you proposing this, or is this some mental exercise that you're engaged in?
I think it might be a little bit of both. But what I'm trying to get at here is if we were to, gay people, they always have to let you know they're gay. Like every 5 minutes they let you know. They can't just keep it to themselves. So with that being said, we can probably lock up the majority of them. And if we were to do that, then maybe it might even save just one little boy from being molested by a Catholic priest. Dan,
I think this is one of these situations where I think we have an edgelord type of caller who wants to say things that are edgelord. It's online. You can find it. But I kind of want to give you more time here to talk a little bit about this, because it's a really dumb idea. So let's go ahead. So if we arrest all of the homosexual people, then we won't have homosexual people out in the world anymore. They won't make any more. There will be no more homosexual people.
That's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if we were to lock up all homosexuals, we wouldn't have even as many little boys being molested by gay people.
Okay. So what about all these mass shootings?
Fucking thing I've ever heard of. I don't even want to entertain this. I don't even want to entertain this. This is absolutely ridiculous. No, I'm not, because there's a guy in the 1940s, you may have heard of him, Adolf Hitler, that thought this was a good idea too.
Yeah.
To get people in groups and then round them up and do something with them. This is ridiculous and it's offensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to this anymore.
All right.
Okay. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Straight people molest people too. All right. And arguably, straight people molested more people than gay people have,
right?
Because there's more straight people in the world. So this kind of logic is absolutely ludicrous when you look at it. So I don't even want to entertain this thought anymore. This is absolutely disgusting and does not belong in the society that I want to live in, and I'm sure that you want to live in, Johnny. So
yeah,
ridiculous.
This is that kind of selective identification of what people think are the problem. And we know we've heard about disenfranchised or disassociated or was it disaffected young white men who are the ones who are committing a lot of these mass shootings. And yet there's never any kind of a call for locking up single white men, right?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, I wonder what's different. I wonder what's different about that. It doesn't make any sense. But I think that what Zoroaster wanted to do, and I'm not going to let Zoroaster back on, but he's just on mute right now. I'm just going to let him stew in there. But I think what Zoroaster wanted to do is he wanted to say something salacious and inflammatory. He called in early so that he could get on the show. And now he's going to show, and I don't want to put words into his mouth. He's going to call his edgelord friends on some dark corner of the web and show how now he's a big boy because he got some people to address him because no one else will pay attention to him.
Right.
Maybe that's me just reading into it. But yeah, I think, you know what? Let's just move on. We've given him enough of our breath.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
That's just absurd and offensive. And I obviously perpetuates stereotypes about people that are wrong and harmful for the greater LGBT community at large. So it just makes me really mad to hear a call like that. Already first call of the day, and I'm already pissed off, Johnny.
yeah. Let's bring it down. Let's bring down the pissed off level. But you're righteously indignant, Dan. And
I'm righteously indignant. That's right.
You're righteously indignant. And I would say what is a nice thing about that call is maybe 60 years ago, maybe 70 years ago, had there been an internet and a format like this for people to talk about, that kind of talk would have been considered, oh, yeah, we could do that, But now in the 21st century, I think most people would, even most Christians, even most moderate to progressive Christians would say, what the hell is this guy talking about? That's awful. That's Nazi shit.
Yeah.
So that's great. Our society has moved along.